Ninyo ako. Hello, mic, test, mic, hello. Hello. Hello, mic, test, mic. Ayan. Hi, Jay. Saglit lang. Inaayos ko lang yung ano. Pero nadidelayed kasi yung ano natin eh. Hello, Jay. How are you? Saglit lang. Inaayos ko lang yung ano. Pero nadidelayed kasi yung ano natin. Hello, Jay. How are you? Inaayos ko lang. Ano ba to? Parang hindi ko maano yung ano. Hi, Jay. JJ. Sino si JJ? Jay, focus on your control. Ano ba yan? Saan ba Jay banda yun, Jay? Ayan. Saan ba banda yung focus on your control na yan, Jay? Paano ba to? Ano bang banners? Notes, people. Paano ba? Parang hindi na ako ngayon marunong mag-ano mag-live stream yard. Ano ba? Parang ito. Video file and share screen. Ano ba ito share screen? Share screen. Ano ba yan? Ay. Cancel. Mag-share screen tayo. I see. Oo nga pala, share screen tayo. Parang mag-share screen. Tapos, share screen. Ayan, sign in Google accounts. And enter the window. And then, enter screen. Phone tab. The window. Parang hindi na ako marunong ngayon. Dati marunong pa ako nito. Ngayon hindi ko na alam. Ayan. Image file. Wednesday Yes. Paano ba? Paano ba ito?
Susi naman tayo na walang ginawa sa atin si tatay. Pero galing tayo. Kasi third toast naman siya afterwards. Siyempre, ayaw naman talaga natin nasasaktan yung mga mahal natin sa buhay. Exactly. Kaya huwag mo na akong reverse na kay daddy. Pero... Just please.
Hi, JJ.
So ready? Why are you not ready? Hindi ba po magbukan din magputali na ate at nainay?
JJ is in the house.
For this time.
Thank you.
Birthday sa birthday. Dahil na po sa birthday ko kung ano nga pala. Birthday mo na. Of course, I'll be there. I'm your favorite cake. Promise friends already Okay. Thank you, promise.
Hi, David. Hi, David. Hello, David Islands Adventures. Ayan, promise. Hello, David. How are you, Dave? Ano? Si Titong Bordik ko makonta kay Diga mo da. Tanawada. Umayara. Mangkutas dito mo boards. Oh. Hello, David. Where are you now? Where are you now? Oh, I need you now. Hi, David. How are you doing? Thank you so much. David is in the house. Thank you so much. Ayan. David's Islands Lives and Adventures. Ayan. So, last night I had also a live stream and now it's early. Super hot in the Philippines right now. Thank you so much for coming. Dilig talaga yung ano ko. Tapos hindi pa maganda yung signal. Hindi maganda yung signal natin, guys. Thank you, David. And then for those who are there right now watching, thank you so much.
Alam mo ang ginawa ko? Alam mo na yun. Alam mo sa totoo lang para hindi mo applicable sa ating may best friend. Ang gusto ko
Just editing. Yes. That's good.
sigurado magiging masaya sila. Nasa box ka.
That's good, David. I know that you upload more videos on your channels and in your channel, and then I know that all are good videos exploring together with the family, right? Trying to catch up. Okay. Thank you so much, David. Islands, Lives, and Adventures. Ayan, David's Islands, Lives, Adventures. Exploring some countries and together with the families, with the kids, right? And I don't know where he is right now, where they are right now, but then they also visit Philippines. And then um, just keep on going making some videos and making memories with families, right? It's just not only for making videos on YouTube, but they share memories, what they also experience to other countries. Thank you so much, David. Yes, kapatid, love Pinay. Oo naman.
Alam mo na may gusto ko sa kanya. Nagpapaalam ako sa kanila na naniligaw siya. So, tinagpin mo si Dennis na nililigawan niya si Bess? Kaya nga, parang wala ka nangyari ng karapatan. Umalis ka sa pamamahay ko.
Sabi mo, ang pangda ko lang.
Thank you so much, Dave. And also, David said, yes, kapatid, love Pinas. O, diba? So, I just test the live stream yard so that this night we will have a live stream again. And now I've checked, it's okay. But then I forget some setup here for inviting guests, and then the how to also to share screen. I don't know already because it's been a long time that I don't have used the live stream yard. So I just check, and again, what can I do with this? Ayan, even on my microphone, I don't know if it's okay. My the speaker, the voice there, it's okay or not? It's clear or no? I don't know. Thank you so much, David's Islands, Lives and Adventures. Ha? Waisa? Tingnan si ano Miara ya? Siya to Miara?
Para kasi sa ito. My apology dear.
Thank you so much, David's Lives and Adventures.
I was cold and stubborn. You didn't deserve that trash treatment. Narinig ko na pa rin ako. Huh? Grabe ka talaga. Well, yung work kasi for me, parang security blanket ko lang. Nahihirapan ako kapag nalulungkot ako or stress, lalo na kapag nagkaka-anxiety attack ako. Or kahit ano, at hindi ko kaya kapag katulog ko lang. I gotta admit na lately parang nagiging flashy ka na rin sa akin. Because you've been a big help to me.
So, gusto mo lang ako natin. At, kaya ka.
Grabe, ang init. Ang init. Can you unlock the door?
Ang init, sabi ng...
Oy!
Ayan, mainit talaga guys ngayon. Grabe. Ayan. Mainit din ba dyan?
For the world. At, ako na para sa aking mo. I'll be bringing your favorite.
Thank you po, so pretty. Ngayon na lang po ulit ako makakapunta ng dahil sa kompleto mo dahil ng nanay. I'm so excited na mag-partner. Thank you, sir po You did it everything.
Ang kulit talaga ng baby ko. Sige, sige, sige. Please, swear. I'll be there. Love you. I'll be there too, Leah. Pero Sonia, mukhang yung pangako ng daddy mo sa'yo, hindi nila matutupad. Baby.
Please, do something. Kailangan ko dito. I'm getting allergic to all the... Basta hindi ko na kaya dito. Hindi ko na kaya. Ayoko na makakain dito. Kailangan ko na sa akin. Ay, hindi ko kasi ito. Kasi wala sila makinig sa kasi. So, ano ba nakayaan na station dito?
Don't forget that you yourself need to hold this with clear. Kaya ka nandito. Kaya natin kasong isinapalaman sa'yo.
I don't care kahit ilang kaso kaya. Honey, I'm innocent. Wala akong pinalaman sa pagkamatay ni Joy at ni Gia. So just keep your job and get me out of here. No, pwede ang dito. Dapat yung phone killer na naharap nila at sinapersecute nila, hindi ako. Hindi ako.
Hello?
Gusto mo nga ako, gusto mo dito, hindi ko kaya dito.
Wala sa'yo. And honestly, what makes you think I want you out?
Why not? Ako na niniwala ka na ako ni Claire. Paano mo told me for years. And how many times I have to tell you, hindi ko gagawa yung medyo.
Magagawa ko na sa'yo. Stop calling and bothering me. I don't want anything to do with you anymore.
Talaga, ha? You're just gonna ignore me about it. Ano yung kasi lang ito pinapatagnan lang ka?
Pero magandaan. Okay, ano na kasi sinasabi mo?
Please, Wilfred. Don't pretend that you forgot. Gusto mo ba naman
You and I, we belong in each other's side.
Sanayin po, palagi po tumala si Subiki para we could have more bonding time with him po. Minsan lang din po si kami maging kompleto eh. Thank you po, Lord. Amen.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ayan. Just fixing, guys. Talaga. Bilog na naman ng buwan. Bilog, bilog, bilog na naman ng buwan. Patay ito. Ang ano to? I-on dito. Ang ano to? I-on.
Ang tagal po kasi ni Subiki.
May kinailangan akong daanan. Pero ako eh.
I-unay to. Unay. Ay, kaga. Yun na yung Bluetooth. Ito ang blue. I-unay. Tabla, unay. Ay. Aga na. Unay. Unay. Isa lang ka, unay. Hi, kabayan. Jo. Hello, hello. Hi, brother. Yes. Nang, okay na ba tayo? Okay na tayo, guys. Hi, kabayan. Jo. How are you doing? Hi, brother Brett. You are logging Sam. Yes, yes, naglalag tayo, bro. Hi, kabayan. Thank you so much. Abayan po. Hello, hello, hello. Abayan po. So, thank you so much. Pag-ticket. Ayan. Thank you so much, Brother Fred. Naglalag tayo daw. Lagi nga, kasi nga nakikiconnect lang tayo. Naglalag tayo daw. Lagi nga, kasi nga nakikiconnect lang tayo. Woot woot! Ayan, nandito na si Brother Red.
Well,
Woot woot!
yeah, you're kind of lagging, but that's okay.
Hello, brother.
Yeah, well, I came up and I put in the comments you're lagging a little bit, but just because if I came up, I was afraid you might lag more, but you're not really lagging anymore. So
Yes, I'm talking.
yeah, it's just
How are
where
you,
you live, your
brother?
internet connection.
From
Yes.
where are you watching? Where are you now, brother? I
Huh?
forgot.
Where am I?
From USA. Where are you?
Washington State, also known as the
Washington
also
State.
known as the PNW, which stands for Pacific
I know
Northwest. If you want to
Washington
know.
State. You
because they call it Pacific Northwest because we're on the Pacific Ocean and we're in the and we're in the northwest of the United States. Oregon and Washington are known as Pacific Northwest.
I miss you,
If you want to know,
brother.
and Washington, it's just give you a history of
Why
Washington.
are you hiding?
Washington was the 48th or 49th state. I can't actually remember, but Washington is named after George Washington, our first president, and then our seal on our flag, like the little emblem logo, it had George Washington in the middle of it, like his portrait from like the
Your logo, your
chest up,
thing. Oh.
and then Washington. I mean, we have like 20. I think it's 20 ski resorts. Washington is known for the Space Needle, which is our most famous man-made landmark. Our natural landmark that's most well known is Mount Rainier, which is a beautiful mountain. It's like 14,000 something feet. I don't know exactly. We're known for our cuisine. Generally, is like seafood, like Dungeness crab, shrimp, a bunch of different fishes. Salmon's big here, trout, lake cod, halibut. So yeah, that's what. Well, what else? The biggest city is Seattle, and then Seattle has a big like Asian population. So we actually have a what is it? A Pacific. It's an Asian Pacific museum called the Wing Luke Museum, which has a lot of like, and it's Pacific Islander. So Pacific Islander is like Hawaii, like Samoa, the U.S. Samoa. Hi David. And then we have like a big, Korean, Japanese, Chinese, Filipino population.
Yes.
We have 112 Filipinos. In the United States, we're the state with the third most Filipinos behind Hawaii and California. So I work with multiple Filipinos. I work with a lot of Asians. I work with a lot of races because, for one thing, U.S. is the most diverse country in the world. You'll see, like where I live, I see Indians, people from Europe, people. I even worked with a lady from Australia for like probably 6 or 7 years, 8 years. A guy I work with who's like in his, I don't know how old he's, like early mid-20s. He actually was born in the Philippines. When he came over here when he was a little kid, like when he was like in elementary school. I can't remember exactly what age. And then I've worked with other Filipinos. So I have to learn how to like sometimes like talk to other races that don't speak as good English I do. I can understand most of what they're saying, but so that's one thing. So like in America, you have to talk to people that don't speak good English sometimes, like Mexicans and people from Asia and people from blah blah blah. Because a lot of them came over here when they were adults and they didn't learn the language until later in life, so they don't speak it quite as good. If you come over here when you're a little kid and you are around like American people and you learn the language more of how they speak and they're like how they like draw out their letters and stuff, they talk more because it's like the Filipinos, they're only in like their 20s. They came over here when they're little kids. They speak way better English than like their parents do.
Yes. Hello.
Because they grew up around Americans that speak English, and then they pick up on words. Just like I know, like you and some other Filipinas, that just by doing YouTube and talking on panels with Americans and how they type in the chat, and then it forces them to like try to pronounce the words, or they're hearing how we're pronouncing them and they learn it. And so they end up. I know some Filipinos that are hard and like mess up words all the time, and now they speak clear because they're on panels with Americans and stuff, and Australians even, or like people that speak like good or pretty good English. So go ahead.
When I started the live stream, like when I started my live stream yard, on my first day of live stream, I feel so nervous, and then speaking English to people, and then I'm unexpectedly, I had many international coming in and some also Filipinos. But then, feels so, like, feels so nervous because I don't know how to speak English
Hmm.
like what they are now. It's not that you are so fluent in English, but then when you had a stream yard every day, or maybe you are talking to them every day, or maybe when you had live stream, and then it's improving your speaking
Yeah.
English skills and
It
communication
does.
for them.
I can prove it.
Yes,
'Cause I've known, like what you're saying is, I've known some Filipinos for like 6 years, and you can tell their English has improved
right.
a decent amount.
We're trying to
How
speak
they
English,
how they
brother.
pronounce certain letters. They pronounce it more like not like in a deeper accent, because like some of them even like are losing a tiny bit of their accent. You can notice it because, and it's also because they're pronouncing the words correctly. That their accent is like kind of like not as strong as it used to be. Because that's what I'm saying is, like, when I go to work, I talk to some people that don't speak, like, they speak like not near as good as I do, and then I have to like really listen to them to talk to them. But it helps, like even them or me being around them, because it helps me understand how they're saying the word, and then I can go, oh, that person means this or whatever, or is trying to say this, and then I can go, oh yeah, in my brain, and go, oh yeah, this is what she means, or this is the word she's trying to use, but she just can't say it right because she's, just she doesn't know English good, you know.
Same with me before. But then, there are some that we're trying to speak English well, and then we don't know how really the accent, maybe the accent, because when you are already like,
Hmm.
for example, you have family from US, or you are traveling from other from Philippines to US, maybe you are using English for communicating people there, right? So they are
Hmm.
used for the accent. The accent, maybe I'm a Filipina, but then so far when I'm already there in US, maybe I speak too much people, like I'm communicating with also English people. Of course, I will also improving my accent
Yeah, your English will
for
get better
for
too.
talking to them, right? Because
Mhm.
when you are not
Your
really
accent will
talking
get
to people
could
like
get more
English
mild,
people, yes, like
and
this
it
is so
happens when
hard
you're
to
younger.
talk to
It
them.
really
Yes,
happens to people when they're younger too, because I notice older Filipinos, their accent stays strong. Like if they're in their 50s and 60s,
yes,
it's still strong, even though they could be living in America and they're around Americans all the time. Most of the older just Filipinos in general, like, or Filipinas, their accent's stronger than a younger person, because a younger person grew up like learning the English when they're a little kid, and they're still there, and when they're like in elementary school, junior high, high school, their brain's still developing. So they're when they hit puberty, their voice is going to be different than what their mom and dad's was when their mom and dads, or their grandmas, when they hit puberty. Their voice is going to be
ginagamit
different,
ko gani.
because they're either,
Di na
like, that's why
cellphone
I
ko.
see a lot of older, like even I see it in the Philippines, a lot of Filipinas that are like your age or a little younger, like in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and they're talk and they have their moms with them, like on streams or something, or in videos, their moms or dads, their moms or dads accents way stronger than theirs, and plus two, their mom and dad probably didn't learn English, maybe didn't learn English in elementary school like they did, because nowadays, like, Filipinos start out when they're like in kindergarten or first grade or something, and then in elementary school they start learning English already. So that
It's
helps them
very
out too, because
important.
I know Filipinos that live in the province that speak pretty good freaking English. I mean, better than even some Americans, just because the school teaches them it too. Because not just going to school to learn subjects. They, like in Philippines, they go to school to learn English.
Did you know that, brother? When you are really a pure American, like you're like, oh yeah, okay, oh yeah, okay. It's something like, oh yeah, okay. It's just they are talking for just not too much long conversation. Like when they
Mhm.
are talking, it's just like short. They are talking
Yeah.
shorts only, but then it's already on the point. But when you are Filipina or you are Filipino and you are trying to have a conversation to English people, you're trying to you're trying to have that long communication because you're trying to explain something like, you know what, I'm trying to be like this, and then
Mhm.
and then it's a blah 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 blah, and then you never know already that you are talking now. Wow, I already talking English. I don't know what I'm saying, but then it's but I'm trying to say something on the point also that just to make
Mhm.
people understand what I'm talking about, huh?
Yeah. One thing I
But
noticed
then you
too
have
is like Filipinos, like from YouTube anyways, like Americans don't usually like 90-95% probably Americans or English speakers, people that have English as their first language, don't judge Filipinos if they mess up words or like can't say a word right or just speak with a strong accent. Well, now I see I see Filipinos when they start a lot of times when they start talking to an American like on a panel, the Filipinos are the ones that like start judging them more than
but
like
you know
than
what?
like
If
I
ever
don't,
I like
go ahead.
brother, you know what? If I had a live stream yard, much better, we are Filipinas or we are Filipinos, we're trying our best to speak English so that you can understand. Some of the international people will
Hmm.
understand us. But did you know, you also have to learn also our language, huh? So that we can understand, so that it will be fair, huh? So
Yeah,
example,
but then
I'm a
but,
Filipino.
but but then you might be able to like a lot of the Filipinos and or Filipinas hide stuff because they don't want you to know. That's why sometimes, no, I'm not saying a lot like all the time, but there's some times where they don't want you to know what they're talking about. Seriously.
Yes.
So they talk in language like if someone is good in English, like pretty decent or pretty good in English, like a Filipino, and they type like a sentence and it has my name in it somewhere, and the rest is in like Tagalog or Bisaya, then I go, what are they talking about? Are they saying something good or bad about me? And then I have to ask them because they don't originally want to type the whole thing in my and they add my name and I go, well, if you're addressing me, I'm not trying to be rude to them. If you're addressing me, you should speak in English because I'm the English speaker and you said my name, so I want to know what it is. You know,
Oh.
even if they're addressing the host of the stream, they use my name. That's like, well, they don't want to. They don't want to tell us what they're talking about. You know,
We have,
I
see their
see.
brother on the chat. Steven
Mhm.
Low 3689. Brett, a Filipino speaks a secret language. What is that secret language? I don't know. What is that secret
I don't know,
language?
but they don't want us to. Sometimes they don't want us to know what they're
Steve,
talking about.
Dave, we have to ask Dave because also Dave have a Filipino wife, right?
Yeah, but
So
also
what
too,
is
like
that secret language,
the
Steven?
other downside of it is if they type a say like all the words in Tagalog or Bisaya, and then there's only my name in the couple sentences or one sentence or three sentences, then the host has to then the if someone in the chat does that, then the host has to translate it to me, so it's making more work for the host too. You know, it's making more work for the
Let's
host because
share.
she has to translate it to me because I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to take the time to translate like messages because it takes like me probably 3, 4, 5 minutes to translate it. It's a lot of work.
But because brother, you have lots already like also for us Filipinos, you have already lots of uh Filipino friends. So you already support Filipinas. So I know that you go to support live
Yeah, no, I
StreamYard
know
and
how it
you
is in
already
chat sometimes.
encounter. Yes, like
when
Bisaya,
when none of them when none of them are
Ilongga,
talking
Tagalog,
English at all.
eh,
And then
Cebuana.
I'm like the only American in there, and there's like 3 or 4 or 5 Filipinos chatting, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm just gonna go BG, I guess, or I end up opening up a stream or watching a video on YouTube or doing something else so that I can understand what the person, like sometimes I'll be at a Filipino stream when they start talking all in Bisaya, I just go BG or open up a stream that they're speaking English of someone that I support. Because I'll tell you that's the reason sometimes, not all the time, because I support a lot of people, but sometimes I go BG because they're all talking Tagalog or Bisaya and I can't understand it. So I'm going to go, well, I want to be able to understand what I'm reading or what's going on in a panel. So I go to another stream and I go, this is something I can understand and, and plus two, English is the most spoken language, so it's not like. And then plus two, no, I'm not saying just because I speak English, you want to speak English because it's going to bring more people to your stream. It's going to be more inviting for everybody to come. If you just, because I know one lady that I support, but I'm BG like 99% of the time because they're all talking in Thai language and I can't understand anything. The only person that talks to me in English is the host, but plus two, Thai people don't speak as good English as Filipinos do. Filipinos talk a lot better English than Thai people do. Most Thai people can't speak very good English from what I found out because I go to a lady called Jaina DT and she's the only one that even says hi to me most of the time. Maybe the Thai people can't say hi, but I know they can at least say hi. And then, so she's the only one who's hi to me. There's been like one other person said hi to me like a few times in there since I've been going to her, and I've been going to her probably for like 3 or 4 years now. And then she greets me all the time. And I just go, either I just run the stream and be BG or I say, oh, I'm going to be BG in the stream. I just help her out by like sharing her stream out and saying hi to her and then just like helping her out mostly because I can understand. And Thai language is like, I don't know. I don't even know how to even read any of the letters in it, to tell you the truth.
Yes, it's true, brother. Because like when you are with the Filipinas who are groups for like Cebuana, Bisaya, or whatever, so then they are talking something. Maybe you understand some of their languages, but then mostly you're trying to also maybe the host like me if I am the host. Of course, if you are here right now, you are all international. I don't really see some of the Filipinos
Yeah.
who are right now. You are
Mhm.
with Steve, with Peter Barbaria 9114. Of course, see, I have to speak English,
Yeah.
right?
But from what
So
I've
it's
known
okay.
is you don't from what I've seen in your streams originally, you get probably like 75 to 90% like Australians or Americans or Europeans on your stream because like even when you had some Filipinos on your stream, you'd only get like 1, 2, 3, and that's just the way it is.
Hello.
Some Filipinos get a lot of foreigners. Like I know like there's some Filipinas I go to. I don't really chat much, and I just want you to share it out and just like run the stream or just say bye. I'm gonna go to another stream or something. But there's a lot of Filipinas that get mostly English speakers in their streams, and they're mostly guys too.
But
Maybe
for
that's
me,
for other
honestly,
reasons, but
you know me, brother Brett, since how many years since before when I had
5
live
years.
stream? Yes, I had already everyone on the chat, like almost, I think America, like what I'm saying, almost
Yeah,
English
Australians,
people,
Europeans, or
international
Americans,
people. So you know what?
British.
There, my confidence, even I don't care if I don't even say to myself that whatever I say right now when I speak English, if I am when I speak like it's not I am not really fluent in English, or maybe my accent, or maybe my grammar, or whatever what in English. You know what? I'm not an English person, right? I'm not American. I'm Filipina, so I'm
No.
just trying my best just to communicate on you. You can understand me, even if you don't. If I can't understand you, I will just ask, "What is that?" Is something like that. But then I'm trying my best just to communicate in you. Even my English is not that so good. It's okay because I'm trying my best, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
for how many years talking to you, my English is, I'm thankful
Yeah.
because the confidence is that I'm not shy already talking to you in front of the camera like before. Like, my voice is shaking. I don't know what to say. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm talking already, but then I'm trying my best. That then you understand there on the chat, right? So
Yeah.
I still be thankful for all the international who visit my live stream before,
Mm-hmm.
and then now. For now, because I start again my YouTube channel for the live streaming because I'm already in the Philippines, right? So I
Right.
miss also YouTube. I miss really all YouTube and the YouTube family
Yeah.
in
Because
yes. So even this live stream yard, I really miss those people before that we have hung out, join on the live stream, and then having fun. So I miss all of that.
mm-hmm.
Ayan. So even that it's been how many years that they're saying, why is that lady coach explores is not, why you're not live? Because you know what, I'm in the other countries, I'm in the Middle East, so it's not that it's a free open, it's an open country, but then there are also time that you need to prioritize your work than this, because sometimes you don't know, like not in Saudi Arabia. What I'm saying, in Saudi Arabia, I'm just alone in the house, like I'm just the only helper. I'm just only the maid in the house. So I can do whatever I want inside the room, right? So when I
Yeah.
was in Qatar, I have also a housemate, housemates together on the same room. We are three. So I have also, like, I feel I don't want them to disturb or whatever that they are working. I am live streaming, and they are resting, and I'm talking on my phone live streaming, so I cannot do it. So I'm trying my best, but then I need to sacrifice my YouTube channel that time because I was working, still working. But now, because I'm already back home to Philippines, I want to do some more. But then now it's a fresh start that, when I come back right now and then start again, you are here. Those people, I on my first day on YouTube live streaming, you are also now with me when I start
Mm-hmm.
again to do this live stream
Of
yard.
course I am.
See,
I don't. I don't. I
I'm
don't.
trying
I
my
don't.
best just to understand you.
Yeah, because I don't.
Gonna
I don't.
make
I
a
don't give up on most people in YouTube. I mean, I give up on some people just because they were like just someone I didn't want to have to, like deal with, or they never like ever wanted to. They'd always be happy when I go to their streams, and then they would never support you back, at all ever. So I just said, screw it, I'm done. That's what I look at. Some people some people only want you to do stuff for them, but then they won't do stuff in return for you. You know what I mean? So it's like, uh, there's like some people I was supporting for like months and months, and they didn't ever come back much. And so I said, screw it. But I know you're
go.
real because this is, and I always support you because we it's more than just going to your channel and supporting and chatting a little bit on your stream. We actually are communicating in Messenger sometimes. So it's like that's a whole different thing because you start talking to them on YouTube, and then if you end up wanting to have more of a friendship with somebody, or chat with them, then you would take it to somewhere else, and then you build more of a bond with the person. Like a lot of people just use you as an avenue to gain for their channel, and then use you as like a device just to get them subs and views and watch hours and likes, and to help you bring more people into their channel. And they're not really, they may say they're friends with you, but most of the people you meet on YouTube are, I'd say probably 60, or I actually probably say like 80% of them are not your true friends. Because I talk to, how many streams I go to every day? I probably talk to thousands, or probably 3, 4, 5, 6,000 different people a day. And I can tell you like 95% of them, 90% of them I don't talk to other than on YouTube. And some of them I don't even talk to. Some of them never said hi to me. So I'm going to say, well, why should I say hi to you if you don't want to even type HI or HEY or hello to me in the stream? It takes you like 10 seconds. I go, then you don't really care. You know what I mean? I'm straight up forward and honest. Like if someone never says hi to me in a stream, probably for like 2 or 3 weeks, I'm like, no, why should I even bother saying hi to them? Because I feel people out. Because some people I don't even ever say hi to on purpose to see if they'll say hi first to me. And if they don't even take the initiative to say hi first to me, I go, do I really want to make a conversation and say hi to them because they don't take the initiative to say hi to me? Is that really a person that is I would want to feel comfortable with or be friends with? And probably not. You know what I mean?
Yes. But
Just being honest about it, because I know how to read people pretty well, and because my dad taught me how to read people, because my dad was a salesman for one thing for probably 15, 20 years. He was a scaffold salesman. So he had to like talk to people and learn how to read their body language and eye contact and all that stuff. And my brother reads people well too, because he's been in my construction business and has to talk to other people that do other types of construction that he needs their work and stuff and blah, blah, blah. So you know how to communicate with people. So like that's how I feel chats out sometimes. Sometimes I don't even say hi to people, but sometimes I say hi to people and they don't even ever say hi back. So after like a few times of saying hi to them, if they don't say hi back to me, I'm like, I'm done. Because if you're still +2, if you're still typing in a chat and you can't see my comments, that means you're just skipping over them a lot of the time. So because I've said hi to some people like 3, 4 times in a chat and they don't say hi back. So I say, nope, I'm not going to say hi to them anymore.
Yes. But you know what, brother? For me, if that happens to me, I know that here in YouTube, we are trying to we know more people. So
Yeah.
you always think of this, that you have to be focused to those people who really sees your worth and value. Okay, so what I
Yeah.
mean is that, yeah, it just, if ever they don't try, if ever you are in the chat and nobody says like this, just keep going. There are lots of people in YouTube, right?
Yeah. I mean, I've been to streams where I say hi to people and then but it's like my first or second time going to the stream and none of them say hi back. I'm like, I'm out of there. If I say hi to multiple people or like the same person multiple times and they don't say hi back either, I'm like, I'm out of here. And then they're talking to each other in the chat, and they're talking and they're communicating with the host. And I go, well, they don't want to talk to me then, so I'm out of here. And I just go to another channel. But most of the channels I go to, they usually say hi to you. At least someone says hi back to you. If you say hi to like 3 or 4 people, one of them is going to say hi back to you usually. Most of the time, multiple are going to say hi back to you. Like a lot of streams I go to, multiple people say hi back to me because or like a lot of them do. If there's like 5 or 6 people commenting, I'll probably get a lot of them, 3 or 4 people that say hi back to me at least, because I've known a lot of the streams I go to now. I've known the people for years. A lot of them that are in there. I like the core people that go to the stream like constantly every day.
See what Peter Barbaria said. Yes, Steve, I'm not talking to you yet, or you should have said hello to me. You know what? Even to say hello or hi.
Yeah, hello doesn't take that
It's
long.
okay.
It 3, 4, 5 seconds to type hello. And it's not that
Yes, to say
difficult. And if
hi.
you can't even do
That
that to somebody, that shows me that you don't want to make the effort to really talk to somebody, because it doesn't take that long. Just like I'm tell people, I go, well, how long does it take for you to go to someone's stream on YouTube? It takes like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, even to open up YouTube and then go on there and then go to someone's stream. It may take 3 minutes, 4 minutes the most, and some people can't even do that. You see some people at a lot of people's streams, and then or go to some people's streams and then they can't even go to someone else's, even though they're right on YouTube. They could just open up another tab or go out of that one stream and go to someone else's stream and say hi at least, and plus too, my thing too is like I look at, of course I respond to like probably 95% of my comments on my videos. I can tell you right now that like probably 90 to 95% are women that comment on my streams. Guys never comment on my videos, hardly ever. It's only maybe like limited number of guys that comment on my videos. I'm telling you, because guys that go to, what I found out is guys that go to ladies streams, most of them are there because she's a woman, not and if I meet them even in the stream and I start talking to them, most of them don't go to my channel. I'm not saying they should or have to, but I look at my comments and I go, most of them are women. Like I can tell you, and the women are a lot more supportive to a guy than a lot of guys are to guys in YouTube. Especially if you're going to a Filipina stream or a beautiful lady stream, they're there because most guys are there because she's beautiful. I'm not saying all of them, but most guys are there because she's beautiful and she's on camera and she's smiling and she's giggly. So especially in the Filipino community, because I just say hi to them most of the time, like some ladies, but there's some attractive ladies, and you see a lot of middle-aged to older age Americans or Australians or British people in the stream, and then they say they're really supportive to the Filipina, but then you never see them at you rarely or never see them at guy streams. Because I go to people go, well, you go to like all Filipino streams. I go, no, because you guys don't look at who I share out. I can name some. I go to like the Drunk Gamer. I watch podcasts that go live. I watch Abandoned Boys almost every day. I watch Even Thunderstruck, who's the guy that does fishing on his channel. He does fishing live streams. I go to a lot of guys' lives. Maybe I go to more Filipina streams, but I still go to probably like 4, 5, 6 guys streams pretty much every day. Just because. And then I go to other streams. You guys don't ever see me. You guys never go to, so you guys wouldn't know that I'm there. I go to like some, and plus too, it's hard for me to go to some streams because a lot of Americans, I work a lot in the evening or mid afternoon to like early evening or whatever. So a lot of the Americans are going live like in the evening after they get off work, and so that's some reason why I can't go to some American streams, because they're live during when I'm working. And then I try to go to, like on my break, you'll see me go to like 2, 3, 4 live streams and say hi and share it out, and then leave because I only have 10 minutes.
You try your best to
support. I have 2 minutes to say hi and share it out. But I go to American streams. Like I was at Abandoned Boys earlier, and I was at I go to You've Been Thunderstruck a lot, almost every day. Sometimes I can't go to a stream because I have to sleep too. And plus a lot of the Americans are either live, and like when I'm up supporting like Filipinas, I'm actually like sleeping a lot of the time when a lot of the Americans that I support that I sub to are live in the morning, the afternoon, the evening, or I'm usually at work in the evening, or like I'm usually sleeping when a lot of the Americans get up after breakfast and stream or stream at lunchtime. But I try to go to them. Like yesterday I was at Scott Oldfart. Oh, what's his Scott? Old Fart Gaming or something like I can't remember. He's got a long channel, but I was at his stream for a little while yesterday, and he does gaming on his stream, and he's like in his 50s, and he does like console. I think it's console or computer gaming. He plays like Fortnite. He plays other like story games, like he'd play like Assassin's Creed or like Star Wars Outlaws or blah blah blah. Other games where there's a story and stuff like that. Yeah, so I support so many people. It's like, and then sometimes I go, and then like one lady goes, "Oh, I haven't seen you in my stream." I go, "Yeah, probably because I'm pretty sure I was sleeping." You know, because she's like like in the morning I was like I missed a Filipina stream yesterday because I was sleeping. You know, and then
Yes,
I'm pretty sure
seriously.
David knows her. It's Icy Fit, and she did like multiple streams. She does like a stream where she sits on panel and she talks, and she does like ones where she invites guests sometimes, and she does ones where anybody can go up on her panel if they want and just have a fun like random chat and giggle and laugh and all that stuff. And so I have to miss some people's streams because I can't stay up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And then plus two, sometimes I like when I'm at my brother's, I'm not on YouTube as much. I go every Friday to my brother's to do laundry. I'm only usually on YouTube maybe a couple hours when I'm at his. I'm usually at his house for like, 6, 7 hours, 8 hours, just because I usually like hang out with my brother too. It's time to hang out with my brother. And no offense to every one of you guys, but my brother is more important. I mean, it's always going to be that way. My family comes first. YouTube comes second. Actually, it might be, no offense to you guys, it might be my family, food, and then YouTube, because I'm totally into food. And you can look at my channel. I review like new items at fast food restaurants and cook my own food and buy snacks and do candy and then drink. I buy drinks and show you like new drinks. You get at the store.
Brother, if you do live stream, just send me the link. I will also get up to your live
I don't know.
stream.
I haven't done a live stream for almost 3 years, and I don't plan on ever doing one again. Just honest.
Why?
I'm serious. People don't believe me that I don't plan on doing, because I've probably had 15 to 20 something like that. Different people ask me
for almost 3 years. You don't do
yeah,
live stream
it's been
anymore.
December. What was it? I could look at my channel. It's like December 14th or 17th or 18th or something that I of 2022 since I've been live, and I don't plan on ever doing one again. I was like, people don't believe me. They go, "Oh, you'll probably change your mind. You'll change your mind." I'm like, nope. You don't know how dead fast on when I don't stop something, I don't usually do it ever again. Because if I don't, I don't like. Go ahead.
If I have a live stream and do the live stream yard, you will be there if you are on your free time.
Most
maybe
of the time,
later I will have a live stream yard at night. Now it's 3:54 p.m. Maybe at 8 p.m. I will do live stream.
Yeah, I'll probably be. That'll be what, like 4? No, that'll be probably
what time
like.
there in USA?
That would be. I'm trying to think. That would be probably like 4 a.m. or something my time, or 3 something a.m. my time.
So what time now there on US?
12:55 a.m.
Now it's 12 a.m.
Yeah, because I'm on the west coast of America. I'm on the same time as Western Idaho, Nevada, California,
so what is the best
and
time for
most
me
of
to
Alaska and Oregon, and 90% of Oregon.
So now you, Peter Barbaria, like David Life's Adventures. I know that David's already back to the.
It's in the afternoon for him.
Yes, I think.
He's like
I can
17 hours ahead of me.
Early in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
like maybe 2 a.m. and 2 a.m. here in the Philippines. What time in US?
2 a.m. in the Philippines. That would be.
Before I know because now I
You
don't
need to
have
think
that
about that.
the time zone of the US to Philippines, like maybe how many hours gap to the US to Philippines, right? Maybe
Trying to
for us night, maybe a new morning, right?
well, 2 a.m. in the Philippines
Like
is 11
example
a
eight.
is 11 a.m. in California.
11 a.m. Mm.
Yeah, so like 8.
So
You're
Peter
saying can you
Pan,
stream it at like 8,
Australia.
8? I need a 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. Philippines time to Pacific Standard Time. That would be 8 p.m. Philippines time is 5 a.m. my time. It would be 4 hours. Like no, yeah, for 4 hours. 4 hours later for me, so it'd be 5 in the morning. If you went live at 8 p.m., it's 5 in the morning for me.
For
That's what
me,
I'm
it's
saying. It's hard for me to get to a lot of streams because I have to set my schedule to where I sleep from like 7 or 8 or 9 until like whatever it is until like 2 3 in the afternoon sometimes.
so you sleep
So it's also
at
because if I want to
9
catch if I want to catch a lot of Filipinos because they go live like 6 7 8 9 or 5 6 7 8 9 10 in the evening their time. I have to and I'm such a big time difference. It's like 14 to 15 hours depending on what time of the year it is. If we more clock forward, more clocks back, so it's difficult. I'll tell you that.
maybe in the morning, right? I can do it maybe 5 a.m. or 6 a.m.
Maybe or if you go live in the like morning for you, yeah, it'd be like afternoon for me. If you go live in the
Oh,
morning, it'd be like 2 3, and then a lot of times I don't.
I will try.
Or if you go live at like 6 in the morning your time or something, probably be like 1 2 in the afternoon my time. But the
Ah,
time I can usually catch it is either like right now or to mid morning, usually like 7 or 8 9 or 7
yes, I will
to
be I will be leaving live at 8 p.m. later.
yeah.
8 p.m.
So that'd
and
be 5 a.m. for me. So I'd either have
yeah.
to stay up or just skip it.
It's okay, guys. If you, for me, if
Right?
you have work
You
or
know, it,
working or doing something, it's okay for me. For
yeah.
me, I know I can understand. I can understand if I do live, if I have 2 or 3 people, because this is I already start again. So I start again from the first step again because it's been a long time that I don't have
Hmm.
this live stream yard. But I believe I am positive that it will be happening so soon that I again people will see
Yeah.
me people will see me live and everyone will come and also be with the panel with the people will maybe we will have topics for that if ever we do the panels or ever having fun whatever it is, right? So it depends on the topic that we have, so I appreciate those people will come. And of course it's not like before. I know that I last 5 years ago we are trying to like promote a channel, right?
Hmm.
That happened
There's like way
before.
less
But
promoting in
now,
streams these
I
days.
think I've noticed now it's not like that. It's how you already how to upload videos because YouTube already have changes, lot of changes now.
Hmm.
But
And then
then
they don't like you like
yes,
doing fishing sub for sub in streams. They want you to connect like organically to people by more by like recommendations or by algorithm or something like that, because that's how YouTube operate by like recommending
yes,
channel by algorithm, So they want you to connect that way. They want you to be more like, and just connecting to connect to somebody to gain a sub really doesn't help your channel,
Yeah.
because subs don't really make your channel. It's your views and your likes and how much someone watches your streams. And if you get a lot of views, that's going to make you a lot of money. If you get like thousands or millions of views on videos, or some video, or a lot of videos, and then if you get a lot of likes, that helps the algorithm out in YouTube. Because if you get a lot of likes, YouTube's gonna recommend your stream, your videos more frequently, or have a better potential to recommend your videos.
Have you
Because
noticed
YouTube's
some
gonna know, why
changes?
does this person get 30 likes on like a 5-second video or something? There must be something really interesting, so we better start promoting them. Or her. Go ahead. What do you?
I mean, there are lots of changes already in YouTube because I've noticed. Because I don't have the live StreamYard, and then I've noticed even that I have that I upload short videos. See, I upload some videos, so I have thousands of views. Only 1,000, maybe 2,000, maybe the highest on my short videos. So I've
Mhm.
noticed YouTube just give me improvement maybe my earnings keep on going, even that at just only 2,000, and then I've checked it adds only maybe like now 91.52. Wait.
Yeah, because like
Yes,
with my
when wait,
go ahead.
maybe 91.52, and then I upload short videos, and then when I check that, it will be like 92. So it means the views that I had, that I uploaded the recent videos, the new video on my YouTube channel, it's YouTube gives that amount, or maybe an earnings maybe like 4.45. So it adds to my earnings, not like before. You are so very hard for you to earn something
Yeah.
on the YouTube, right? To earn it. You need the super chat, you need the what is this you need the super chat, the stickers, right? Just to keep on
Yeah, but I don't hardly earn anything from
now
shorts. I mean,
I've noticed, yes, I noticed even though they gave you super chat, the YouTube is just like not like before, because some of the last when I had live StreamYard. So when I check, it doesn't add to my earnings. It's just only the videos I upload. I don't know what
yeah.
happened to you.
StreamYard doesn't help you, because StreamYard's a third party like streaming platform, so it doesn't add any money to your to of course your videos. So but the thing though is I can if you want to talk about like earnings and stuff, I can go to my channel and show you content. Go to my, like, I gotta find it first. I can show you. It was a while ago, but I can show you my highest grossing video. Let me see where it is. It's when I did a short video in Edinburgh, Scotland, when I went on vacation there. They're like 14 months ago. I can show you that. See how much has gone up. The first like few days it went up way a lot, but then after that it only gains like 1, 2 or something every little while. It doesn't go up very much anymore. But I gotta go because I've got a lot of shorts since then. It's a short video that I did, and here it is. It's only gone up maybe like since about a week after I uploaded it. It's only gone up maybe like 30 or 40 views, and then it's only goes up maybe like one a month or something, or maybe like two, actually probably 2 or 3 a month. It's gone up. I can show you how much earnings I've got. I'll go to that. Oops, wrong one. I'll go to analytics and show you how much it's made.
Yes,
This video's got 9 point. What's it got? You see here, it's got 9.291K views. So it's got 9,291 views. And then I go to my analytics. It's made $1.54 is all it's made. You don't make hardly any money off of. I can guarantee you don't make hardly any money off of shorts. You'd have to get hundreds of thousands of views to make probably $100. $50, $100. You probably have to get 100,000, 200,000 views because I got 9,000, and everybody says, well, some people try to tell me that, well, you get $1 for every 1,000 views, and I go, that's not true because I even told them I got a view. It's got like 90. This is 9,200 and something, and only made $1.54. The money hasn't even gone up. I've been like 30 or 40 more subs in the last probably 6 or 7 months, and it hasn't even gone up at all. And then in cents at all, it's been $1.54 since probably, I don't know, 8 months ago. They check it every so often. I check it like once a month. I'm kind of curious to see if I gain any more money or if the views are still going up, and they go up really slowly. As I'm saying, probably like 2 or 3 a month is all they go up.
So you just uploaded some videos. That's what you do when you stop live streaming.
Yeah, and I've done a lot of videos you probably haven't seen, because I have like what's my total videos, counting my live streams. I have counting my live streams. I have 751 videos, and then I can go back to my YouTube studio and show you my content and go to shorts, and then it'll tell you the bottom. I have 405 short videos, which are, of course, a minute or less. And then, so yeah, but I have like some short videos from Edinburgh, Scotland, and Ireland. I have some longer videos from there too. I did, like, most of my longer videos are from the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo Show. I did some of the performances. They had like different types of marching bands or singing acts or dancing acts come out and like perform for, like 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes or something like that. So I recorded a lot of those. One of them's like 7 or 8 minutes that I took a video of. I think something like that. I have to go back and look. But yeah, like it's my shorts that get my best views, because my more interesting, longer videos where I do like a knife review. I've done 2 knife reviews on my channel, like pocket knife reviews and unboxings, or pocket knife unboxings, and those don't get as good of views as my shorts do. Even my crappy shorts still get like more views than a knife unboxing. You know what I mean? So.
Mm.
And until like, yeah, my last short I uploaded like maybe an hour and a half ago. I tried one of the new limited menu items on Burger King. The hamburger that's limited. I'm not going to I don't like giving the video away, but because I want people to see it. But that got over 1,000 views in like an hour and a half, which is fairly decent for what it is. I mean, I talk in the video to explain what's in the burger, like what it is, so people know. Most people know what a burger is. They don't know what. Tell them what's in it, and I took the top of the top bun off and showed them what's in it and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I do a lot of food shorts, and some of the food I made, like in the last little over a week, I made some of the food myself. Like like 8 and 9 days ago, I made. Was it 9 days ago? 10 days ago, I made chicken parmesan for the first time with bucatini noodles and marinara sauce. But I made that's the first time I made chicken parmesan in my life. So it turned out pretty good. But I guess if I do it more and more, I'll perfect the recipe. Probably after a few times, I'll have the recipe down really good, and it'll be even better just because getting practice on making it. And having olive oil, like it said, and having fresh basil instead of dried would be better. And then,
Yes. I'm trying to see whatever. Well, I don't know already how to do this
And then what's in my
script.
StreamYard pick, I made that like probably 4 or 5 years ago. I made that, and that's a blueberry scone with a lemon glaze on it, and that's actually a famous chef's recipe. He was like on TV, and I think he maybe owns a restaurant. Tyler Florence is the guy's name. He's probably like in his late 40s or something now, Tyler Florence. But yeah, those things are amazing, and that it's kind of almost a triangle. Those scones, how you cut them, but they're like really good. And a scone is like a sweet biscuit if you make a plain scone, and then you can add like fruit to it, like strawberries, blueberries, cranberries, raisins, other type of fruit. But that I put like blueberries in there, and then the whites up on top is the glaze, which has lemon zest in it and lemon juice, and it's powdered sugar and milk. I think I don't remember, but they're really good. And I made them like a while back when at my best friend's mom and dad's house. And I made them, and it makes like probably 8 of them, I think, and they're all about 5 inches long, and then probably like about an inch thick. They're so good.
Yes.
They are, man. And that's my if you just go to my home,
This
that's
one.
usually like more recent, like long form videos. You can see they're like widescreen or like so they're different. But like my shorts, this is the one I just uploaded right there, the burger one with the
See
with,
one
and that's a special burger for Halloween because it's orange.
Yes.
Yep. And some of that food I make, some of them I don't.
One
Like
the golden brown.
some of it I try like snacks
Yes,
and
I've
stuff
seen
to throw what I
this,
eat at work. But I'm pretty sure I made I made the chicken parmesan that's in the middle right there. The pizza chicken and the pasta and the garlic bread. I made that. The other stuff I didn't. The stuff on the far right, that's pancit from a place called Phil Cuisine, which is a Filipino restaurant. That shit's good. I mean, that restaurant gets like a 4.3 or 4.4 rating, but that is pork and shrimp pancit canton in that white container. Pizza I didn't make, but some of that stuff I make, yeah.
Here I've seen
Probably about a 25% or a
dinner
third
at
of that
work.
stuff I make. Some of the fried eggs I made, that like steaks I cook myself. You know, like I have one where I made these steak bites like a couple years ago on Burger King's Jack-o'-lantern Whopper, and it's in a mini and that burger is part of their monster menu. It's like their Halloween menu, and then the burger, it has, of course, has an orange bun of poppy seeds. This is the ice cream I bought at the dollar store. Of course, it's more than $1. Ice cream. I call it ice cream.
Like some items that are more than $1 now at the dollar
Hi,
store, but
dairy,
still cheaper where you can buy it everywhere else. But Breyers,
a lower milk content, so I don't
Morris,
consider it ice cream, even though
chocolate
a lot of
swirl,
people
and
call it
graham
ice
cracker.
cream.
Tummy discomforts can
Yeah.
disrupt learning. Give Enfogrow Gently Plus for easier.
This is the ice cream I bought at the store. Of course, it was more
Yeah,
than
that shit was
$1 because they
good,
have like some items
It
that
has
are
like a fudge
more than $1
swirl
now at the
with
dollar store, but
marshmallow
still cheaper than where you can buy it everywhere
cream
else. But it's Breyers
and graham cracker like
collecting
bits in
s'mores,
it. I think
ice
it's
cream
actually
made
got
with
bit.
Hershey
It's so good. It has like
chocolate,
fudge swirled in
toasted
it.
marshmallow flavored with chocolate
I
swirl
still
and
have
graham
about
cracker crunch,
a
naturally
quarter
and
of it left.
artificial.
Probably about, I don't know, a whole another, about 2 medium-sized scoops full of it, of it left still.
Thank you so much, Bigas Tagali. Thank you for
Yeah.
coming.
And then that one on the
Yes,
homepage, my
Brother
first video
Brett
was
Plaza.
a knife review. is a pocket knife review from a company called CGRB, which is an American company, but the knives are made over in China. But they're good quality knives for what you pay for them. I mean, they're surprisingly good quality, like well built knives for like not much money. And that's one thing I'm into is pocket knives because I carry a pocket knife every day when I go out. I take a pocket knife with me and put it in my pocket every day. Because I have one right here. The one I have in that picture, I had to send it back because it started to get like up and down blade play. But normally, I bought the same brand of knife for someone else, and it was perfectly like no up and down play, no side to side blade play, no nothing. And then that one's really good quality. So that one just got defective, and so I'm sending it back, and they're sending me a brand new one of the same one. So probably in like a week and a half, I'll have a brand new one of those. But it still was good quality. It's just every once in a while you get one out of a batch of knives that they make. It ends up defective. It doesn't mean the knives are bad quality. Like this one. Turn my camera. This one's a pocket. If my camera works. It's a second. See if I can get my camera to work. The camera messes up sometimes. I think it's my USB hub that connects into my thing. Let me see here. There we go. This is I don't know if I did turn that light off, but I can turn my light on to see it better. This is the pocket knife too. This is the one I've been carrying. Before I got the other one, I was carrying it for like 9 months. This is an American company knife too, made in Tualatin, Oregon, which is like about 3.5 hours from where I live. And this is like a slim pocket knife, and that right there, the black part is carbon fiber, marbled carbon fiber. It's interesting, and then it's got brass liners, which is like, if you can see that, the brass part, it's hard to see, but it's got brass in there. And I did an unboxing of this one too, and this one's got a black slim deep carry pocket clip, and then this one's called if you know anything about pocket, this one's called a flipper because you go like this, and it has a tab on the back, if you can see it, a little tab on the back, and you press it and it flips open, and then this is a gentleman's EDC, which means it's like a really sleek, like kind of classy looking knife, and then it's EDC is everyday carry, and then this is I think it's a hollow ground, no, flat ground, and then that little indent on the top, if you can see it right there on the side, that's called a swedge, and then the company's called CKRT, and then it's got a S35 VN blade, which is a premium grade of steel. So it holds an edge good and has good toughness, but it's pretty cool though. And then it's on ball bearings too. That's how it flips out so good. So it's on little ball bearings on the pivot, and then it's got like T8 hardware, and then you can see the pocket clip's reversible. You can reverse it for left-handed use. And this knife weighs 1.62 ounces is all it weighs, so you can't even feel it in your pocket. And it's a good thing to use for like opening packages. If you need to cut food, like if you're out somewhere and need to cut like an apple or like your food, and then it's also good for opening up like stuff you order, opening up Christmas gifts, cutting plastic, cutting cardboard is what you generally use this type of knife for. But it's like a everyday carry means you're not going to use not a heavy duty knife. Heavy duty knife would be like from the same company, would be like a bigger knife with a bigger handle and a wider blade. But yeah, it's sharp though. I've cut myself a few times with it. Just like, you got to be careful. And then it is one-handed operation, as you can tell if you do it right. It's one-handed operation because it's a liner lock too. You flip it like this. I'm gonna hold it. You flip it like that to close it. It has like a little liner lock over and then it closes.
Yes.
Yeah, and it comes in handy. Like if you're in my lunchroom, I used this one time in my lunchroom at work. I cut an apple with it because we have goofy, just like butter knife with like a tiny bit of serrade on the front part, and the serrade doesn't do much, but this one's way sharper than that other one, so I had to use it. And I was like, I was like cutting it, and I go, whoa, and it went right through the apple. It's so easy. I keep it sharp too. I put it through a sharpener like 2-3 times every week to help keep it sharp longer. So I don't have to do like 15, 20, 30 minutes of sharpening on it. But yeah, that's one thing I'm into too is knives. And this company, this is an exclusive on their website. If anyone wants to get one, it's exclusive on ckrt.com. And I got this like a couple weeks before Christmas, I think it was. It's like Christmas gift to myself. But yeah.
JRB knife unboxing.
CKRT, yep. And that's a CJRB, that's a different company.
Ah.
They're both American company, but that's a company. That one's a different style of knife. That one's a button lock with the blade has a finger hole in it to flip it open. But I had to return that one because it started getting like blade play, and that the knife's under warranty. A knife's under warranty for manufacturer defects, or if the knife starts like something on the knife doesn't start working right, like you can't open it right, then they contact you like a few days later. I sent the knife in on Friday, and then when they get the knife, they're going to send me another one, and then a brand new one, and then that knife is $50. Is what I paid for it.
Oh, that's the
This one was $80 on sale. On sale. But this one's got a carbon fiber handle. That one only has an aluminum handle with a G10 or a steel handle with G10 inlays. This one's got like a step up in steel, but that steel on that one is still pretty good though. I mean, it'll hold an edge. If you use it every day, it'll hold an edge probably for like a week before you have to sharpen it. I mean, if you're using it a couple hours every day, it would hold an edge for about a week before you have to like sharpen it again. It's still pretty good steel for what you pay for that knife. The steel is like good quality. This one is like a premium steel because this is a premium version of the CEO Compact. It's called the CEO Carbon Fiber Compact. The regular Compact has a cheaper blade steel, doesn't have the brass lining, doesn't have the carbon fiber, has cheaper handle material, and then has a silver pocket clip. And it's not as nice, but yeah, you can get the cheaper one for like $60 regular price. This one was $80 on sale, and that was save $35 from the regular price. But yeah. And that's what I'm saying. This one weighs 1.62 ounces. I weighed it on a scale, a kitchen scale at my brother's. That other one, that one weighs like 1.7. That one right there, the one I on the CJRB weighs like 1.7 because it's aluminum, but with no liners in it, or steel with no liners in it, and it has G10 inlays that cut down the weight. But that one's got AR RPM 9 steel, which is that company's own proprietary steel that only that company has. And then that one is you can open it like 4 different ways. You can hold the button and flip it open, the blade. You can flick it. You can thumb flick it. You can reverse flick it, or you can front flick it. That one has, if you're holding that knife, like it has like a little tab that sticks up here, and you can go like this and front flip it, like thumb flip it open, and then the blade flips up. And that one's only like maybe a few millimeters longer than this one. It's like 0.2 of an inch, which is probably like 3.5 millimeters. But yeah. Oh, and this one, by the way, is designed by a knife maker, which says on it, Rogers Design. I don't know his first name, but the last name of the guy is Rogers, and he makes custom knives, but he also does knife designing for companies. So this one was designed by him. And then most of his knives look kind of sleek like this and kind of similar. And he's made like a couple other designs for the company too, I think. But yeah. Oh, I can't hear you. Oh, you must be talking to somebody. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
So I said on YouTube, on Facebook. So you can see me, someone there at my back. That's my daughter.
Uh,
She's now she's 20 years old.
so you
And
had her young,
yeah, I told you about her, right? She
yeah,
have diabetes.
like
And
last year or something, I think.
the eyesight is the problem, and
Hmm.
maybe here she cannot hear on this side, or maybe left ear. And then now still keep on taking her insulin. So every day, every day.
My
So
dad's
now she's
diabetic
20
too.
years old. Yeah, she's now 20 years old. So she's asking for me if someone sent her something. And thank you so much, Nikki Paul from Facebook. So she also came to my live stream last night, but then I think your brother said to me, you messaged me on Messenger, right? That
Hmm.
you fall asleep. So
Well, I have to
night
sleep. Yeah.
I had live stream and they
Mhm.
come, but then and now they are in Facebook, and then even maybe they are now watching on YouTube, but then they are now busy
Hmm.
working because it's in Germany. So
Yeah.
um, I'm
Germany
sorry
is
for the
9 hours ahead of me. In Germany, it's
ah.
ten
What
twenty-seven
time now in
a.m.
Germany?
Ten
Now it's
twenty-seven
8
a.m.
p.m. In Germany.
Yeah, because they're 9 hours ahead of. Well, I'm on West Coast America time, so yeah, California is what people refer to as the time most of the time, just to give you a reference. But I'm on the same time as that, so yeah, they're 9 hours ahead of me. The UK is 8 hours ahead of me, like Wales, Scotland, and Ireland and London, or like Britain. Great Britain is 8 hours ahead of me. So that was kind of weird when I first, like, the first couple days, when I went to Ireland and Scotland last year, the time is like 8 hours ahead, so we had to adjust a little bit. We were thrown off a little bit, but you get used to it. If you go to bed at like I was going to bed maybe like 10 or 11 p.m. and waking up at like 6 every day. So but you get used to it because you get used to the time where you are. I mean, it didn't take me long to now when I went to Michigan, like in 2023, that one threw me off because it's only 3 hours ahead. So we were all thinking that for the whole time, most of the time the whole time we were there, oh yeah, it's earlier than it is. Nope, no, nope. And then we had to make sure we had stuff planned, so we had to make sure we were going at these places at the right time. So we had to, you know what I mean, because we were watching TV like a couple evenings for like 2 or 3 hours in the evening when we come back from what we were doing, and we were like, oh my god, this show, this game, this football game is going to be on at like 7 p.m. Nope, it wasn't on until 10:30 because we were screwed up and thinking it was West Coast time, but it was we were actually in a state that was East Coast time, so it threw us off. So I ended up watching most of the game, and then I was like, man, I had to stay up till like 1:30 in the morning that day almost to watch most of it. And my dad went to bed like a couple hours before that because he's getting old, and he usually goes to bed by like 10 p.m. most nights.
Mm.
He doesn't
Because what
work, but
time? Yes, I think she's now in Germany, so it's morning there.
yeah, it's 10:30 now in Germany.
If I ask you, brother, what can you say about Germany?
I don't know. I've never
The
been to Germany.
So, do you have any idea about their countries?
Um, yeah, I know some stuff. I'm into cars, so like they make like BMWs and Mercedes Benz are
They
made in
like
Germany.
they like
Um,
those.
they're big on beer and sausages.
Mm. And I think they are also in Germany. Uh,
I don't think you're
I
20
think
hours
it's
ahead.
the
You
same
would
with
be,
that New Zealand. I don't know because there they said it's free in their country, like hospitals also same. I don't know
um,
because
it could be, and I'm not
about
sure.
in US everything all are not free, right? You
No,
all
you have
are
to pay money.
expensive,
They're
Nash.
expensive,
But
but we do
but
you pay for it, but it is really good healthcare though. I mean, it's
yeah,
like some of the best healthcare, maybe the best healthcare you can get anywhere in the world, but you pay a lot of money for it. If you don't have insurance, even if you have insurance, you still pay sometimes a decent amount of money for it. I mean, because it's just expensive and they jack it up. But I don't know how you're 20 hours ahead of me. Where are you? Are you in like New Zealand, Tim?
in New Zealand I know some of the in New Zealand you can maybe when you are already there you have the residency permit. uh you can bring your family, maybe when you are working there you can bring your family, maybe also and also the health like uh hospitals,
Hmm.
they are also like free. And when you are working, I think when you already have the permit there to work, the residency permit, right? And in Qatar, I think for me, because I went to Qatar, I work in Qatar. Honestly, I'm so impressed with their like um when they are working in the like government, or maybe they are already working. The hospitals are free, the water is free, the electricity is free, and the government will give them if they are have that, they are already married or a couple already. The government give them a space where they can build a house, and then that's for free. Not same with the other countries that you are having a problem for your electricities, the water bills,
No,
what is
you
this?
have to pay for that in most countries.
Apartments and the schools and too much, right? Also here in Philippines,
Hmm.
I know Philippines is like that. You are now, if you are living in the Philippines, the problem here is that some of free, but then in the government they offer free, but then not, it's only limited. So it means that they will give you like this maybe uh assistance, like a hospital assistance is like assistance. Maybe it's just only 10,000, maybe that when you go to hospitals you have 10,000, maybe you will be confined to hospital, they will give you just 10,000 assistance, 10,000, and that's
Hmm.
only, and then the rest you will have you will think of that where to get, right? And then when and the school they give scholarship, maybe they will just give you for the amount of like this, just a help for you, not really to, it will be hard for you to think about the schools. um and then but here, when you are living in the city, you will pay for the water bills, electric bills, the rents. Maybe if you don't have your own house, you will pay for the rents, maybe rent
Yeah.
monthly. Yes. So in Middle East, I think when you are already working on the government, they will give you for free, and also they will give you also the rice for free, the government will give you the sugar for free, the milk for free. See how nice is that, right? When the government give you all of that for free,
But that must
given
be
to
only
you.
if you qualify
Yes,
for it, though.
yes, that
Probably only if you
country.
qualify for it, though, because like in America, you can get like EBT food stamps and like EBT cash benefits, but you have to qualify for it. You have to be low income to get it. You have to be under like a certain amount of income to be able to get those benefits. But some people get like free cash benefits, free food, they get like super low income housing. They get like
Yes, the
free
housing.
health insurance.
And
But most people,
yes,
go ahead.
in Philippines also here, when you are living in the city, if you need to take a housing, and then you paid for that monthly until maybe 2 years, 3 years, and then
Mhm.
see, you calculate all of that every month. You will pay for that and until you will be your own house. See, so something like
Yeah.
that. And of course, see, you will pay for the electrical bills, the water bills. So not like here in the province. If you have already your house, you will just pay your electric bills. That's only that you will, and then your foods every day that you can have your foods. You
Hmm.
can provide your foods every day, and then the electrical bills monthly. And then the but then when you are in the city, that's only the difference. But in province, it's nice to live in the province because in the water, like in the here in province, you can like dig ground, and then there's a water will come out, and then you will have this. What is this? You will have this. What they call that in English? I don't.
Um, you're talking
I
like
will
a
search. I will search.
outdoor. It's like an
Like,
outdoor. What do you call it?
you
It's like
can.
an outdoor faucet, but you have to pump it.
Yeah, they have to pump it. But then I
Some
know
people have
that
that in America still. They live
in
off the grid.
Ilonggo, brother, in Ilongga, we call that's Bumba.
Mhm. It has like a hand pump on it, like, but some people still use those, but not readily in the United States. There's limited people who use those, but back in the day they had to use those. Back like
You have to
100
put the
years ago
water
or
up and
something,
then you get water.
maybe 200 years ago they had to use that in America because and plus too, some people use that water for irrigation. Like it's like a pipe that sticks. It's a faucet that sticks above ground, probably like about a foot and a half, 2 feet, and then you have to pump it.
Water
And some
pump.
people use that for like watering their garden
Brother,
or
they call
like
it water pump.
yeah.
Water pump.
Mhm. And it's on a pipe that's in the water, and then it has like it has like a regular spout that you can. Some of them have a regular spout like in America you can hook the hose to, and they use that to like they pump it and they use it to like fill their livestock's water up, like their horses or their pigs or blah blah blah, or they use it for like irrigation sometimes to like water their garden or like their plants or something or like a small patch of grass.
Yes.
But some farms still have those, like in America, like those old pumps like that.
I
But
think
most people
you have
are
to
on
put
public
that
water, and they're either on a well or like city
different.
water.
Yes. I think also in the US you have it, right? And maybe on the farm
Yeah,
they
and
have
then it's not.
that.
It used to be used a long. That's only 100, 150 to 150 years ago. It was used all the time. That's the only way you could get water when you were not in a big city. Even back in the day, in a big city, you would still have to use it because the water system only went so far. Now it's like been added on to, and like over the years, the water system's gotten better and better. So then, like now, you can get water even like when you're out. But a lot of times, if you're out like from a big city, like 15, 20, 30 miles, a lot of times you're on a well even. I think I know. Pretty sure I know people who live where they have to get well water. And they have to have the well water tested like once a year, and they have to make sure no contaminants in it, and it's filtered. Some people have water tanks too. Like my dad lived in a neighborhood that was like right in a city, and like right like not that far away from actual store. It was like a couple miles away from the nearest grocery store, and it was a water tank they had for their water, and you could see it. It was like probably, I don't know, 300 yards away, 300 yards away from their house. And it was a big water. It was like probably about a 2-story water tank, and that's where they got their water for, everything, drinking, showers, irrigation, to like water their lawns and their flowers and their gardens and stuff. So yeah, like even some cities have water tanks to get your water. Like where I live, it's underground, so we have city water, because I live right in a city where I can, like, I live like a block, maybe a block away from like the nearest restaurant, a block away from the nearest dollar store, and a block away to like buy take and bake pizza. And then I live like close to other grocery stores, but it's like going to walk in like 5 to 7 minutes if I had to. Like I live like 4 blocks away from an international market where I can get like Filipino food. Even that's where a lot of times I buy my 3-in-1 coffee. That's where I buy my if I make adobo, that's where I buy UFC vinegar and either Silver Swan or Datu Puti soy sauce. I can just go right there. It takes me about a minute to drive there. Probably takes me 5 minutes to walk, probably 5-6 minutes to walk. So yeah.
Yes.
I have walked there probably 4 or 5 times. I mean, I walked with my neighbor the last time, like last year, and then I've walked there like before myself a few times. But yeah.
Hi,
So
Tim Simpson is in the house. I didn't notice. I didn't
Tim
notice
Simpson
that Tim Simpson is already in the
been here for
chat.
almost
I'm
14
20
minutes.
hours ahead of West Coast. He said, did you see their brother?
Yeah,
Tim
I was saying in
Simpson
New
said,
Zealand.
yes, he said, Ija just home. Free public health. Yes. I'm 20 hours ahead. And he
Yeah, so you
said,
must be in New Zealand.
free public health NZ for residents. He said,
Because if
thank
you're in
you,
New
Tim.
Zealand, that's the only place is 20 hours ahead of me, I think. Pretty sure. Because some of Australia is 17 hours ahead of me. Like a Southwest Australia is like 20 hours ahead of me. Or not 20, 17. So like Melbourne, Sydney, the Gold Coast. I'm not sure about Adelaide. Adelaide might be 17 hours ahead. Perth is the same time. Actually East Coast Australia, which is like Sydney, Melbourne, Gold Coast, Perth, Western Australia, which is on the same time as the Philippines. New Zealand, of course, is southeast of Australia. It's only like about a 3-hour flight from Auckland, New Zealand to like Sydney. It's like 3 hours, I think, is what people say. And New Zealand's about a quarter the size of Australia. Australia is big. Australia is the fourth biggest continent, I believe. Russia's the biggest, then Canada, then U.S., or not continent, but country. So like Russia, I think it goes Russia, Canada, U.S., and then Australia, because Australia is about 75% the size of America. It's pretty big. And then the Philippines is only slightly bigger than the state of Arizona. If you take all the land, all the islands, and were to put them together, they'd only be slightly bigger than the state of Arizona. So like Philippines is like something like 2% or something the size of America. So when people from the Philippines go, "Oh, Manila's really big," I go, "No, Manila's smaller than Kent, Washington, and Kent, Washington is probably the 50th or 60th biggest city in America." I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's all relative. It's all relative to what you know. But like Manila, from when I've seen it, I've actually looked at a map of it. It's smaller than Kent, Washington.
Manila is
Yeah.
now very populated
Yeah, it's
place.
overcrowded. I looked up the population. I'm like, oh wow, look, it's
It's
like
too much.
111 million people live there.
Then too much buildings already in Manila.
Hmm.
Honestly. So if did you hear about that? They said a big one. That you are like they are saying what will happen for the future about this place, about now is we experience lot of like typhoon. We have typhoon last
Earthquake.
month until now, and this month is mostly we experience and we feel the earthquake, the um aftershocks. So it
Hmm.
means that they are already saying, I know that people hear that already, even you, when you have friends in the Philippines, if you have also like families in the Philippines, when you are living outside the countries, you are also, thinking that uh, maybe true or not, or mostly you will believe that we don't know what will happen in the future, but then it's just
No,
a
you don't.
warning. It's just a
Because
warning to us. Be careful,
yeah,
because even the type we don't know. It's just today will be a good day. Tomorrow
you
it will not be a good day. It will be a
don't know
rainy.
because
It will
I'll
be
tell you one thing. You don't know like your weather. You don't know what
yes,
could happen. You don't know when it's going to happen. You don't know why it's going to happen. They can say how it happens, but they can't predict. They can't exactly
yes,
predict like the exact
yes.
time when it's going to hit, and they can estimate it.
Ah,
And Mother Nature is unpredictable. Is what they say because
yes,
you
Mother
never
Nature
know.
is
Like you could
unpredictable.
just be chilling in your house, and you could like you could have a big earthquake
Hopefully
and
it will
crumble
not
your house
happen,
down.
brother.
Yeah, and one thing I noticed even in the last like couple of years, it seems like the Philippines and like especially in Cebu and Manila, it's getting worse. Seems to me like there's more typhoons that actually hit land and do more damage than they used to, and then like you guys had two earthquakes right in a row, and then that's not a good sign because from what I know, anyways, that you have a chance of getting another big one like right away. So you guys had like a 6.9 and a 7.4 within like 11 hours of each other.
Yes. You know what it happens? See?
Mhm.
Now today, since yesterday, you will see and you will watch it in the news that in part of Iloilo Capiz is now flooding.
Mhm.
They have floods.
Because part of that's a typhoon, but
Uh,
now it's just heavy rain.
yes.
It's just because you guys get like rain.
Too
We
much.
get rain more months out of the year where I live, but in the Philippines, you guys get when it rains. So I've watched videos of people streaming, and it's just pouring off their roofs. Like literally, they're actually sitting outside or looking out their window, and the rain's going straight like pouring off like a waterfall off the side of their house. There's a lady I know that has two of those giant like 50-gallon plastic barrels, and she kept the rainwater. Well, she goes, one of mine's already full, and it was literally like a mini waterfall, probably about 6 inches wide, going like this, and it was just overflowing the barrel constantly. And she was showing it maybe for like 2 3 minutes, and it was just overflowing. And I go, we get a lot of rain here, and it rains like probably on and off for like 6 months out of the year. But when we get rain, it's light to medium rain most of the time. Once in a while we get heavy rain, but not like the Philippines. When Philippines gets rain, it's usually like heavy most of the time because it's a tropical climate and
Most
then the
of
way
the
the,
time, we
way the
have
climate
rainy
works,
seasons.
you know.
Because honestly, it's not only for this month will be rainy. This month will be uh, too much hot. Because you see when the rainy season came, come they have this alphabetical typhoons like A B C D E F G until it
Hmm.
finish until Z. See, so how many typhoons now we have that Ramil, Typhoon Ramil. So R
They
S
always
T
do the
U V
names
W X Y Z.
like
So
male
eight
or female
letters
name.
to until December. I don't know how many typhoons will come. But honestly, the typhoons, we can prepare it. Like, see, like this coming 2 days, the low pressure will get in the Philippines responsibility in the area of responsibility, and then of course the earthquake is most we think of that, the earthquake, because we don't know
Hmm.
when we're gonna experience again the earthquake.
Yeah, and what I'm telling people is,
So
don't like since you guys have like earthquakes in the Philippines. I go, I wouldn't travel there right now because they could get another one. And you could go, but now what it is though is like people really can't go to that part of the Philippines because a lot of the roads are damaged, the houses are damaged, people are living outside under tarps, and then you can't go to that part of the Philippines, so you stay away from those parts. But even if they rebuild them, which is probably going to take a while, years and years for the rebuild, because I know Philippines government doesn't have a lot of money to do it. So like, no, I mean, if they keep getting hit with them, it's never going to get rebuilt. And plus, two, you guys had before you guys got the earthquakes, you guys had like I think 3 typhoons. They're like they weren't the strongest typhoon, but they're still a typhoon. I mean, it's still probably 100, 120 mile an hour winds or something, probably. I mean, and that's one reason why, like I tell people, even in the United States, I tell people I wouldn't want to live on the East Coast, anywhere from Florida to North Carolina, because you have a risk of getting a hurricane, and a hurricane's the same thing as a typhoon. Just in East Asia, they call it a typhoon. Just the region of the earth where it occurs, and they call it a typhoon or a hurricane. So it's the same thing, and like that's why I know that I wouldn't want to live in Florida at all, because you have the risk of getting and they have like a 2 or 3 month period where you have a risk of getting a hurricane, and and you could be sleeping and get hit, not even know it. But normally they give you a warning because they can predict where it is, kind of like in the general, maybe like a few mile radius or whatever, or a few miles before, like probably 40, 50, 100 miles before it's going to happen. They can predict, but they can't exactly predict exactly when it's going to hit. They can kind of estimate when it's going to hit and all that stuff, but you got to be careful. Like people in Florida, like one year, it was like, I think it was last year, maybe it was like last winter, and then like it was like last year, and then like six or months before that or something, they got hit with 2 hurricanes, and like 100 and some people died in those things too. And it went. That was the one of them went all the way up to like North Carolina, and then did damage to houses and stuff. And they actually, one thing that was cool about it is Elon Musk actually sent Starlink out there to people in, I think, North Carolina it was, to have internet so they could speak to the outside world, because a lot of them didn't have cell service, and Starlink satellite, so you can put it pretty much anywhere in the world and get enough speed to be able to chat with somebody online. You generally you get about 100 megabits per second download anywhere in the world, I guess. Supposedly is what they say. have enough. And now Starlink's got backpacks you can wear. You can get internet. You can get enough internet to like video chat or search something on the internet or like messenger somebody or have enough for your cell phone, and then you can wear it on your back. It looks like
Yes,
it looks like
but
a
you have
medium-sized
battery pack.
backpack. But it is
And
expensive.
you have your power bank.
It's like setup fees like $500 or so I think it is, and it costs like 100, probably like 100 to 200 or 100 to 250 a month because like the starting one around $100. That's like 100 megabits. If you want faster speeds, of course you're gonna pay more. But it depends on where you live too. Like if you live in the rural area of the Philippines, your speed's gonna be probably like half of what I get in mine. But you're gonna get better internet than you would if you couldn't get any at all. Then you probably get 40, 50 megabits download maybe, and then maybe like 5, 6 upload. But that's still better than because some people can't even get internet. You know, like even in America, some people live in the mountains and they can't get internet because there's no way to get it out there, so they have to have Starlink. You know, there are people who live off the grid, especially in Alaska. Alaska's like called the last frontier, and some people live in cabins off the grid, no electricity. They use like solar panels or a generator, solar panels on their house, or they use like a gas generator, and then they have to do that. There's still people that live like they live in the Philippines. I know a guy that moved to the Philippines probably like 2.5, 3 years ago, and he actually said he lived more rural in America than he does in the Philippines. Like he had to get his own water from a stream up to his house, and then he had some solar panels, but he had to like charge his phone in his car a lot of the time, and then he to use his little bit of electricity he had. He had solar panels, I think, on his house, but he lived in a little tiny, like maybe about the size of my studio apartment, little cabin. And his name was Breaking Tradition. Now it's called BT and Betty Adventures in the Philippines. I think it's channel's called after. But I knew him since he was Breaking Traditions, and he lived off the grid in America in the mountains of Georgia. And then he really lived really rural. More rural than he lives in the Philippines. Because he had, and there was like the nearest cell tower was like a few miles away from where he lived, or maybe a little farther than that. So he didn't get great cell service all the time. Because when I used to stream back in the summer of 2025, he was on my panel like 3, 4, 5 times or something. And he would drop off sometimes because he wouldn't get good cell connection. And then and then that was before like Starlink was really like big. So you know they didn't have Starlink you could buy back then. So if he had Starlink, he could get pretty good internet. I mean, where he was, but yeah. So but for Filipinos though, Starlink isn't a good option because people live in the province can't afford the $100 a month, most of them, and then unless they're living with a foreigner that's getting a good pension. Generally, because Starlink's not cheap. I mean, it's the same price for everybody everywhere. They don't give you a discount for what country you live in. It's just the same from what I know anyway. I kind of researched a little bit. It sounds like it's the same price for everybody everywhere. What I was reading anyways at the time, but that was like probably a couple years ago. You know?
Yes. Honestly, that would I'm in US. Mostly, what is the really concerned weather for you? Maybe on the coldest.
Well,
coldest
here
weather.
it's just I don't even know what we get flooding every once in a while, but not a lot because we'll have some days where like medium rains for like 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row sometimes, or maybe more than that once in a while, like a week and a half, 2 weeks so that it rains, like medium rain, and then just piles up and we get flooding. Like there's been like street closures that get closed, and like some people can't get into their neighborhoods because you know, they have to go through water, you know, like 2 feet of water, 3 feet of water, and then stuff like that, and then they close roads down and stuff. But and then some of the rivers overflow sometimes, and then wash out like people's backyards, or flood their house or something once in a while. And so like my best friend's mom and dad, which I'm close to them because I've known them my whole life, and they're more like family. I tell them I love them and stuff, and they treat me like one of their sons. And they have 2 sons, and almost every year their backyard gets flooded because they live on a river, and if it rains like medium to heavy 3 or 4 or 5 days in a row, the river goes up about a foot, and then it goes right into their backyard. They've had it all the way up to their deck, which is about probably 12 to 14 meters from the river, probably about 40 yards from the river, and they've had it all the way up to like their deck before. Or if they walked off their deck, they'd be in like probably 2 or 3 feet of water. So they get flooded. If you live on a river, that's a risk too. And then if you live on like here, there was a house that shouldn't have been built on there, but it was in Oso, Washington, which is about probably 20, 25 minutes south of where my dad lives. And this is probably like 10 or 12 years ago. They got a lot of rain for like multiple days, and these houses were built on a hill, like a pretty steep hill, and somewhere on the side of the hill, like their houses, and dozens and dozens of houses went right into the water, and dozens of people died. I don't remember what it was. Probably like I don't know. And it's still people still. Can't remember what day it is and what anniversary it is, how many years it's been, but people still tribute it every year but what it is though, why it happened, because they were told by the city not to build houses there, but the people did anyways. So what happened was they ended up like they shouldn't have put houses there because they knew there was going to be a potential landslide, and all these houses were going to get crushed by stories and stories of maybe 100 feet of dirt going to get covered over by all these houses and stuff, and so they shouldn't have built houses there, and none of this would have happened, but it did, and then the road was closed off for a long time to get down the highway. So people couldn't even get down that part of the highway for probably, I don't know, probably weeks probably or something.
Thank you, vlogging.
Yeah, so they couldn't so that's a tragedy. The Oso, you can even look it up. It's called Oso landslide, and I could look it up and tell you. Oso landslide. It happened in 2014, 11 years ago. Friday marks 10 years. Okay, so it happened March 22nd, 2024. Number of deaths, 43. The landslide occurred 4 miles east of Oso, Washington on March 22nd, 2014 at 10:37 a.m. local time. So that you see, and then look up the size of it. The landslide was approximately 1,500 feet long and 4,400 feet wide, covering about a half square mile with debris 30 to 70 feet deep. Its total volume was about 270 million cubic feet. So it was like 30 to 70 feet deep. The what happened. So it was like 3 to 7 stories of dirt. They just fell on people's houses, like tons of dirt, tons and hundreds of, about thousands of tons of dirt right on people's houses, and then people were sleeping and died. People were just working out in their yard, just like watching TV. Their houses just fell off the side of the mountain, and dirt just piled right over their house, and they died. Pets were died. Of course, pets died too. And the number of deaths, 43. And it's one of the biggest natural disasters in our state ever. And there's a memorial. Of course, when it happened, there was a bunch of people doing like fundraisers and giving supplies and stuff, because people didn't have houses anymore, so they were giving like food and clothing and water and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, we have natural disasters here sometimes too. Our other biggest natural disaster was the Mount St. Helens eruption in the year before I was born, and that went like miles and miles. And then people were walking in ash like up to like their waist or their chest, I think it was in that one. And then ash went all over
Yes.
animals and killed people, and that was the biggest tragedy we had in our state. The Mount St. Helens eruption, and it blew the whole top off the mountain. It probably blew like I think it blew like 2,000 something feet of the top of the mountain off. You know, so we do get natural disasters once in a while, but it's not near as bad as the Philippines. But we still do. I mean, the people's houses that are eroding away. They live on some of the ocean. They have an oceanfront house. It's like right on the cliff. Some of their houses are eroding away slowly, and eventually their house is going to fall right off the side of the hill and right down into the ocean. It's sad, but maybe in some of the houses, maybe in 10, 15, 20 years, the house is just going to slowly slide into the ocean and just break into pieces and float down the ocean. Float in the water. Yeah, I know Venco. He goes to a few streams.
What time they're ready, brother?
2:07 a.m.
Okay. Okay. What? 12?
2:07 a.m.
Ah.
2 in the morning.
Mm. So later, brother, if ever, maybe 8 p.m. 8 p.m. or 8:30, something like that. I will do.
Yeah, so that'd be
a
like
live
5:30 for me in the morning.
stream. Yes, I know. If you are
Well,
sleeping,
I'll try
it's
to make
okay.
I'm trying to make it.
Then for those who came to my live stream,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Vlogging with Venco is still
Well,
there.
Vinco is like 8 or 9 hours ahead of me, so
Yes,
he's like at lunchtime. He's
I
late
still
morning or almost
remember all of
lunchtime.
you guys, honestly, because we are
Mhm.
connected on Facebook, right? So still,
Yeah.
I remember you. So maybe on 3, 4 days, 5 days, maybe a
Yeah.
1 week of live streaming, we can have again those people before.
Yeah.
And you can go up to the panel if you want for those Tim
Mhm.
Simpson.
I see
we
Vinco at a
have
few channels
vlogging,
I go to.
everyone. Yes, Venco. And
I connect with
everyone
him
who
on
wants to
Facebook
join
too.
the panel, it's okay. Brother Brett,
Uh-huh.
thank you so much for being with me on my live stream yard. But then it's okay. It's just a start again because I start
Yeah.
again this YouTube.
And you don't have
live
to do it.
stream.
I mean,
But then,
my thing is don't pressure yourself to doing it every day
yes,
because you'll get
yes,
because you'll you might start getting burnt out. I'm serious, like YouTube. If you start
yes,
doing it every day, it may be fun for a while, but don't expect yourself to go. I have to
yes,
go today. It's like do it when you want to do it or feel like doing it, or do it on your free time, or do it because
yes, yes.
you enjoy doing it. Don't do it just because you have to, or
Or
don't
maybe
just
you
do it.
can do like,
Yeah,
maybe you can also stream yard when you are going out and something you shows places. Now this is
that's what I
my
mean. Yeah,
this is the
you can
place
do like a
that
short
we
stream yard where you just like
yes,
you do. Some people don't know this, but I've done it before. You can actually stream StreamYard from your phone while you're walking somewhere, because
yes,
there is
like
a
walking
mobile
live.
version of StreamYard. You can use a tablet or a phone. Most people carry their phone around when they're walking somewhere. They don't usually carry a tablet. Tablets you usually bring somewhere and sit down and use them, like in a restaurant or a bar or someone else's house, or when you're on vacation, like somewhere, and have like a park or something that has maybe has Wi-Fi or something. But the thing always is like don't pressure yourself into having to do them every day. And I tell people, don't just do YouTube to get watch hours, because then you're not going to have as much fun. You're going to burn yourself out. You're going to get all stressed out about, am I getting enough watch hours? Am I getting enough? Don't do it for watch hours, views, or likes, because alone, because you're just going to burn
Yes,
out doing it. And people get, I still know people that get too stressed out about their views and stuff. And I'm like, do YouTube because it's fun, and then if the views come, they do. If the views come, they don't. And the only thing you should do, that
Before,
if you're
maybe
doing it,
not this,
if it's not fun
but then I think,
for you, don't do it. Well, I say,
yes.
if you're doing something on your free time, it's outside of work, don't, and you're not having fun doing it, then why are you doing it? I mean, your stuff you do outside of work is supposed to be enjoyable and fun. Like I wouldn't listen to music if I didn't enjoy it. I wouldn't be on YouTube if I didn't enjoy it. I wouldn't watch sports if I didn't enjoy it. If I didn't enjoy sports, I wouldn't be watching it. I wouldn't do RC cars if I didn't enjoy it. I wouldn't do cooking as much if I didn't enjoy it. You know, I would just buy everything like pre-made and or stuff like that. But I enjoy making some of my own meals sometimes because I enjoy cooking. You know, and you first off, you got to enjoy what you're doing, just in general. You're supposed to enjoy your life. If you're doing something because it's making money only, then you're not doing it for the right reasons. Because money's nice and everything. You have to have money to live, but money isn't everything. Because if you're miserable and you're making a lot of money but you're miserable, you're not winning in life.
Yes.
Seriously, like you see some people that said they won the lottery but they're still miserable. Money doesn't always bring happiness. Money can help you with happiness, but if you're not happy with yourself, money ain't gonna do it. I mean, first off, you got to be happy with yourself to enjoy anything. Like if you're doing YouTube and you go, oh man, my life sucks. I don't like myself. I'm a loser. Then you're just gonna bring that to everybody else. Bring everybody else down. You know, I feel like that once in a while, but I get over it. It's not like I stay that way. But some people, you see a lot of people that are trolls or like just always 100% negative. They just go to streams just to piss on people, just to like say crap about people because they're always negative. And then you know their life sucks. I mean, if they're taking the time to go to YouTube and type in the chat, you know their life sucks. You know, so that's what I say is you got to be happy with yourself to make anybody else happy. You got to enjoy what you're doing to make it enjoyable for everybody else. Because if you're not enjoying what you're doing, how's anybody else going to enjoy it with you? If someone's with you and you're not enjoying what you're doing, it's not going to be as fun for them either. It's just gonna bring their mood down and their fun out of it too.
Yes,
You know,
it's true,
so that's what
brother.
I'm saying is like
So
enjoy
we'll
your
have to
life
straight.
as much as possible.
Yeah.
You can't always be happy though. But I hate
And
these
we will have the
goofballs.
stream in your free
Yeah.
time, or maybe you have.
Yeah. And another thing about it too is like you see these goofballs in YouTube. I'm always happy. I go, you can't be always happy. You have to have moments where you're down or something goes
See how many
crappy in your life,
subscribers
like
you
your car
have,
breaks down.
brother.
Yeah.
You have now 11,000
Yeah, but the amount of subs don't mean nothing because the amount of subs hardly mean anything because I've noticed the amount of subs hardly mean anything because like 90% of them won't support you anyways. I mean, seriously,
Because you will see
like
that on your those who are your
Yeah.
audience. You will see that
You know what I
on
mean?
your settings.
Yeah. No,
You
that
will
that
know.
I mean that doesn't have anything to do with it because you can check out your audience, yeah. But what I'm saying though is like your subs don't matter hardly at all. It's your views and your likes that you get because if you look at your YouTube studio and your analytics, then and look at your people that watch you. Most of the people that watch you, or a large percentage of it, are going to be people that aren't even sub to you because they're getting recommended by YouTube or someone else is recommending them, and they don't sub to you. They just go there to watch 1, 2, 3 of your videos or how many of your videos they want to watch. They don't sub to you. So like I get a good amount of percentage of people who aren't even sub to me that watch my stuff because I've looked at it a good amount of times to find that out. You know, it's like wow. Like I have a big percentage of people that don't even watch my stuff. They're just getting recommended or it's in the algorithms, and they're just getting it sent to them by YouTube on their homepage. Like recommended or one of their friends recommended it to them and they didn't sub because, you know, whatever. And so And so like your subs don't really matter, because if you look at like what Mr. Beast has, he may get like 1, 2, 3 million views, but he has like 200, I think he has like 200 and something million subscribers. So he's only getting like 10, maybe like 3, 4, 5, 6% of what his actual subs are, because he puts up so many subs that even if he gets like 1 or 2 million, 3 million views, he's making a lot of money. But that's not very much of his sub count though, because like 95% of his subs don't even watch his crap.
Yeah, some
You know
of
what
the
I mean?
watchers are not subscribed. They are just
Yeah, a good percentage of them aren't on everybody's channel.
more than subscribers than the subscribers. So
Yeah, that's what I mean.
honestly,
More. I think more
last
people.
month when I uploaded the short videos, I have 75 subscribers came to my YouTube channel. Even I don't know them because I uploaded some videos of the short videos, and then I've noticed I have 2,000 views, 1.4 views,
Yeah.
and mostly, and I've seen some of the new subscribers because the YouTube appears on my subscribers count for 75 subscribers. So I didn't know them. It's just they are subscribing on me because they saw my videos, my short videos, and maybe they want to see more of my videos
Mhm.
because they subscribe. So that's why I'm not that on the a goal of like I do live stream because I want subscriptions, or I do live stream because I want watch hours. I just do live streams because I want to my YouTube again to be active like before. So it means that
Yeah.
I want to know what happened to our YouTube family, the YouTube friends, where are already, and then maybe those friends that we don't talk anymore on YouTube because they are also busy for their lives, for their works, eh?
Yeah.
So it's
And you'll see a
I
lot of people that when right now, even if you start doing them like a week, 2 weeks out, or 3 weeks out, you'll see a lot of people that
maybe
won't
one
even,
week,
from like 5 years
maybe
ago,
one week
they
to
won't even come back
gathering
to the
for
channel
that.
ever again. Just like mine,
Yes,
I have some people that I talk to like every time I streamed, like when I streamed, and they'll come on my panel a lot of times. A lot of them quit YouTube. Like I can name like half a dozen people that quit YouTube, like 3, 4, 5 years, like 3, 4 years ago. The only reason why they were doing it is because they were locked down for like a year, 2 years, because of the pandemic, and they were one reason why they were doing it because they had nothing else better to do. So when they went back to work and things got back to normal, they were like, "Well, I'm not going to do YouTube anymore," you know. And so like
yes.
I know a
So
lot of people that don't do YouTube anymore at all. Like literally, like some of the people that you probably saw at my streams that you would know that don't do YouTube anymore.
but the
Like
good now,
like
brother,
Jim Love and like who else doesn't do it anymore? Paul and Jim. That was their channel name. Paul and Jim Love was their channel name. Both of them don't do YouTube anymore. I'm pretty sure because I never get notifications from them anymore. Paul and Jim probably hasn't done YouTube for 3 years, 3.5 years, at least 3 years. I'm pretty sure because I haven't seen him do YouTube in a long time. She still uploads once in a while on like Instagram and Facebook. I mean, I see her probably, I don't know, probably 3, 4, 5 times a month or something. Upload on Facebook, like Paul and Jim actually. Jemima, I think is her name or something like that. But she's pregnant now though. She posted some pictures of her pregnant, like videos of it. And you might know her from way back 5 years ago on my channel because she used to come to my channel a good amount at one time. Jim Love used to come to my channel a good amount too, almost every time I stream. There's another one. Oh geez, can't think of her name off the top of my head right now. She used to be on my panel almost every time I streamed for like the first like probably 5, 6 months, and she doesn't really do YouTube anymore either. And she, I think she's still living in the Middle East. I think. Oh geez, well, what's her name? I can't think of her name off the top of my head now. I just saw a post of hers like last week. She had posted something on Facebook. Oh geez. And then like some people were still active on YouTube, but not as active as they were. Like Chris S. You remember Chris S, right? Chris S. Chris S used to go to he was on my panel probably 20, 30 times when I did it the first like 6 months when I was streaming. He was on my panel almost every day for a while. And then he's only active, maybe like once a week or something on YouTube. Because some people cut it back. Well, he also has a wife now and has a kid, so that does his time. It takes up a lot of his time. Like probably 3/4 of each of his days, or something. 3/4 of the time he's awake, anyways, probably. Like a lot of people don't do YouTube much anymore either. Use some of your stream. Like Zeke Man doesn't hardly do YouTube anymore. What's the other guy's name? There was that bald-headed guy that used to do like food uploads. Can't remember, but he doesn't hardly do YouTube anymore either. There's a bunch of people I know that don't really do YouTube anymore. And some people only upload shorts or once in a while, or they do like a video once in a blue moon. So you don't see them very often. It's just the way it is. Like some people get like bored of it, or they're not that into it, or like me, I think I'm always going to be on YouTube because I enjoy talking to people. Like I enjoy talking to you. I enjoy talking to a lot of people, and it connected me to people I would never ever get to talk to in real life because I can't hang around people in New Zealand all the time, or I can't hang around with you because you're far away, and it's just like that's one thing that's good about the internet. It connects you with people from all over the world. Like I can talk to you in the Philippines. I can talk to like a lady that I know that lives in Great Britain. That I can message. I can talk to someone else that lives in the Philippines. I can talk to someone that lives in like Florida sometimes. I can talk to someone that lives in Australia once in a while. I talk to some people once in a while that live in Australia. I talk to a guy once in a while that lives in Taranaki, which is in I think it's like north, like west. I believe it's like West New Zealand, and he lives fairly close to the mountains. So, and then I can talk to people in other states. I talk to like Jeffrey M Vlogs, who lives in Canada, or he used to be in Canada. Now I think he's living 6 months in the Philippines and 6 months in Canada now, or something like that. And then because he has a condo he bought like I think last year in the Philippines, like maybe like a one or two bedroom condo. And then he has twins with his girlfriend that he's been dating for maybe a couple of years or something, 2-3 years. He has his fiance.
Joyce!
I think they're actually engaged.
Joyce!
He had twins.
Si Joyce man to. Okay, brother. Maybe later, brother, we will have again the live stream.
Okay, maybe later. Yeah, that's
And
I'm like
it's almost
if you go live at
1:30
yeah,
Yes.
and if you go live at 8 would be 2.5 hours, and then if you go live at
Yes.
8:30, that'd be 3 hours. 8:30 your time would be 3 hours. So I'll try to stay up if I can.
Oh,
I
it's
may
okay,
have to have
brother.
another cup of 3-in-1, but I'll do it.
Right.
Another cup of 3-in-1 give me like 50 milligrams of caffeine or something. But I can probably do it because
Thank you so
it's only
much.
2.5 hours from now. Yeah, you're always welcome, sis. I got you always. Hi. I'm talking scone. That's on my profile pic.
So
A spoon.
later, brother.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you so much for
Yeah,
being here.
you're always
And
welcome.
we will prepare for dinner tonight.
I'll give you the little,
We will prepare our dinner, and you
you know
also
what that is, right?
thank you so much. And see,
The little
thank
hearts,
you. See,
mini
Kat.
hearts, large heart. And you can go like this too. There's another one they do like that.
Yes.
But that's also an emoji too. You can use this one, and this one. But the emoji is a hand is cut off, and then it has like a little heart in the middle of your finger and your thumb. It's on Facebook, and I have an avatar on Facebook. Anybody can make an avatar.
Yeah.
It takes like maybe 5-10 minutes to make an avatar, and then you can use the one where my avatar is going like this and has a little heart in the middle, or my avatar is going like this, and then it's doing that. Because it's
With a heart.
random avatars they give you, like this one. Is that one?
Yes.
It's the one with the open fingers, where your fingers are like pointed like up. Yeah, bye.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for joining my live stream.